their own 19-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen being chased, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here. To at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to...
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. There's Sam Martin now, as he's on the punt for the first time this afternoon. Taking on the midfield logo. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And that will come the offense as they take over. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either
touchdown! Mike Gesicki. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. McPherson now for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Coleman, the man in motion right. Here's Allen. This is Coleman with the ground. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10. Allen. And that went too high and incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
Holding offense.
Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. B.J. Hill with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. But when you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance.
A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Burrow will throw. Looking deep here for Chase. And he knocks it incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Open man, that's Gesicki down the field. And all the way in for the Cincinnati score. Mike Gesicki, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. Coleman has it here right side. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. Here's Allen to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing now is Allen. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
2nd and 10. Allen now looks to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Allen under pressure, and they got to him again. Miles Murphy, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. (21-0) our score after 1. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Taking it about the 36. A good return there, 17 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Let's get set.
Now it's Burrow. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
I think it's pretty safe to say that when you're up 3 touchdowns, the last thing you want to do is hang one up there and put it in jeopardy and possibly get it intercepted. Got a nice lead. You should be able to protect it. But if you get careless with the football,
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Mike Gesicki on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cook. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Allen. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Allen. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
After the sack, you could understand him maybe being a little bit nervous back there, a little skittish, but looked awfully decisive when he took off and ran. Very decisive and picked up that first down in the process. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. B.J. Hill, his 2nd sack of the night. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now Allen. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Here's Jones. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. T. Higgins. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Beginning this series with a handoff to Cook. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Now Allen. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
On one, ready?
Now it's Burrow. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Mike Gesicki on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down at the 25-yard line. A big play here for Buffalo. 54 yards.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
From the gun, it's Allen. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Allen going to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
To the air, Allen. That's caught. It's Coleman. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cook. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw again. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Allen. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Now the punter, Sam Martin, called on to kick it away here. This is brought in at the 21. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Looking deep here for Chase. That's caught inside the 20. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Jamar Chase, as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the round is on here in this first half. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. A final shot before half for Allen. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Bills offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And it's been a rough night at the office for him. He's been more of a liability than an asset throughout the contest. And this offense is having a hard time overcoming his struggles to this point. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Allen. And complete right side to Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Cook up the gut. And he's going to have a Bills 1st down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line. Now a 1st carry for their fullback. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. A give. This is Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
They run again on 1st down. Cook. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the 1st half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the 1st target in the 2nd half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
They'll run for it. Cook. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Davis will take this over the line. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the 1st half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow getting set for this next drive. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental.
Here
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I...
That's caught at the 25. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Zach Moss, 69 yards. And the Bengals extend their lead yet again. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
But that was definitely a surprise there. Handed to the big guy on first down. Heck, the first play of the drive. And when you see him get to the second level, as a former safety, I can just tell you, your eyes get really wide because you know you've got a lot to deal with at that point.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards. Second down. 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Allen eluding the pressure right. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Trey Hendrickson able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. Back now in Cincinnati. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Motion man is Shakir. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush. And he's going to go down again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Here's Sam Martin now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. On the return is Jones. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Bengals will take over in terrific field position.
Here we go. Here we go.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Get set.
Here's the first carry of the game for Zach Moss. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 17-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. And he's got it. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Bengals are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22. And now out come the Bills. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. Allen. This one complete to Coleman. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Here's Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
Here's Allen to throw it. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Throwing now is Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. Now it's 2nd and 10. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Allen now looks to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Off play action. Allen. That is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. But after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
To throw, it's Allen. Forced out to it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bills get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point by Bass, up and good. As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but They've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
On 1, ready? Here we go.
They'll toss this right side to Moss. The 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 43 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
And that's the kind of run you get when you know Super Bowl berth is in sight. They got the lead. It's the second half. All those weeks of wear and tear in your body just go away. He's running with purpose now. And that's a heck of a run.
The Bengals, yes, the Bengals are going to the Super Bowl. As we say thank you for watching and good night.